And we back. Now today we're doing the first wheel rebuilding challenge of NBA 2K20. The wheels are some of my favorite because they are so different every single episode. But we're starting off with a classic, which is just the wheel of rebuilds. But before we get into the details, I gotta tell you that this video is brought to you by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is your all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. So we have two different wheels here. The first wheel has all 30 NBA teams, and the second wheel has the numbers 1 through 15. So let me give you a hypothetical situation. If we spin the first wheel and we get the Milwaukee Bucks, and we spin the second wheel and we get the number 1, that means that the player that ends up on our team is the best player on the Bucks, which is Giannis. Now, if it ended up on the number 15, then we're gonna have to take Cameron Reynolds, who I don't know anything about, but apparently the guy can knock down an open 3, so I'll be cool with. So with these wheel rebuilding challenges, I usually give myself one singular season to build a champion. So let's get to the first official spin. I always feel like the first spin is some good luck. So let's hope we land on something great. We usually want to get at least one star to start off with, and we're getting the Wizards. Now, there's really just like one player on the Wizards that would make it a lucky spin, and that is, of course, Bradley Beal. But instead, we're getting the 8th best player on the Wizards. And that will be Trey Brown Jr., sophomore year player. He's still only 19 years old, which is dope. Pretty decent playmaker, 6'7", can also run some point guard. But ultimately, we know he's probably going to get traded. But as of right now, he's a part of my team. Spin number 2. You know, that could have been a lot worse. Trey Brown Jr. probably got some decent trade value, and I like that. As we get these Celtics. Now, the Celtics got a decent amount of players that I would love to have on my team. So, I cannot go wrong with any of the numbers 1 through 4. We get 5. So, we couldn't go wrong with 1 through 4, but we end up with 5, and I don't even know who that is. I don't hate it. I like Enes Kanter. But if I'm building a championship team, I don't know if he'll end up on the roster. But he is the 5th best player. I would have preferred Jaylen Brown, honestly. Again, another player with some trade value. But Enes Kanter is our guy to start off with. Still don't really know if it's Enes Kanter or Enes Kanter, but regardless, he ended up on our team. Spin number 3 is going to get us the Clips. All right. We want the number 1 or 2. Obviously, we want the number 1 or 2. Please just come through, wheel. Oh, we get the number 1, which is going to give us the claw, Kawhi Leonard. So we get our star player, and it's just turned around immediately. From just decent players to young players, we get a bona fide star, 97 overall, Kawhi Leonard. See, this thing could give me straight 15s for the rest of the video. I am super happy that we got Kawhi. I don't care about the rest as we get the Bucks. Now, can you imagine if we go Kawhi Leonard, then we back that up with Giannis? Oh, we're going to get around 4, which is pretty good. It's not going to be Giannis, but it's another very good NBA player. 1, 2, 3, 4. Splash Mountain. Brook Lopez is on the team. I love that he rejuvenated his career, even though his career was already pretty decent. You know, he just changed the way he played, and now he's going to be in the league for a longer time because he ain't got to worry about his post game if you could just shoot from 35 feet out. Another decent player. I don't think we're going to have any problem rebuilding this team. As we get the Rockets. Now, maybe we'll run into some problems because we're probably going to have to go against that Lakers team eventually, and that team is so stacked. So let's hope the wheel gives us greatness as we get 11th. And that's going to be Gary Clark. Don't got much to say about it. Welcome to the team, Gary. All right, so next we're going to get who? What team? 76ers. I like that we're getting different teams every time around. You know, I ain't want to get a bunch of the people on the same team. 76ers could be somebody very, very good, but it won't be because we're getting the 14th best player. Raul Neto is our guy. I mean, I'm okay with that because he is our first point guard. We needed a point guard, right? So here he is. Now, would I prefer a better point guard? Yes, 100%. But we got a point guard, and I'm happy about that. And we're at the Hornets. It's not a single player on that Hornets team that I want to have on my squad. So it don't matter what this number is. I'm not going to be happy about it. And it's 9th. It's actually Malik Monk, which I'm not terribly mad about. He's still young. And people always say, I know Charlotte Hornets fans, shout out to y'all. Y'all run deep. Kitty, why you always messing with our team? You always making jokes. Now listen, Every team ends up where you at right now. Remember, the Bulls used to be a laughingstock of the league. The Knicks used to be a laughingstock of the league. The Nets. Everybody has gone through a period where people crack jokes about you. You just have to accept it because eventually you'll probably be back to greatness. I don't know if it's going to be 5 years from now or 50 years from now. But right now, the Hornets jokes are very funny. So I'm continuing to crack them. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and laugh at yourself. And I do that a lot. Look at me. Next, we're getting the Utah Jazz. Oh, this could be somebody great. Shout out to France, by the way, because they have my boy Rudy Gobert, but we're not getting Rudy. We're actually getting the literal worst person on the Jazz. And that is Mayi Unai. Okay. I'm trying to remember where he's from. I'm pretty sure he went to an Ivy League school. He went to Yale. So I remember that much about him. Still don't know how to pronounce his name. I saw him at the draft combine. He looked okay, but he's a 69 overall, which is nice, and he's now on our team. I don't know what number spin we're on, but we're just gonna let it ride, okay? Next one is going to be the Toronto Raptors. Now, this could give me somebody like Pascal Siakam. So let's hope for the number one. I'm changing shirts if we get it. I'll be back. I'll be back. I don't even got to check the 2K roster. I know my boy Spicy P is the highest overall on the Toronto Raptors, and he's now on our team. So we got Kawhi Leonard and Pascal Siakam back together, which means championship, doesn't it? It's got to mean championship. So this is officially spin number 10. We go to 13. So a couple more after this one. And we're going to land on the Pistons. Oh, boy. Come on. They're not about to give me two of my favorite players in the league back-to-back, are they? Oh, they're not, because number 12 will not be Derrick Rose. It's going to be somebody else. It's going to be Tim Frazier. Cool. Cannot complain about anything the Will has done so far. You've been great. You've been great. And we're going to land on the Blazers. Okay, this could be interesting. This could be interesting. You know, sometimes I get to the point where I'm talking to myself like, I don't want my team to be too overpowered, and the Will helps me out there, and they give me the number 12, which is obviously not going to be somebody great. Anthony Tolliver, almost done here. Cannot be happier with my team at this point. As we go back to the Clippers. The Clippers are a very stacked team. Like, no matter what number we end up on, I'm feeling pretty good. Even the number 13 could get us somebody that's good. Okay, I mean, it didn't give us somebody good. It got us somebody young, and that is Jerome Robinson. Last official spin of the video right here. Let's see how it gets. We're going to the Knicks. And what number are we getting with the Knicks? Oh, this could be somebody good. Number 7, 8. Number 8. And that is going to be Kevin Knox. That's a perfect way to round up this video. Not because Kevin Knox is like some star or something, but that trade value for a 19-year-old wing that got arm length out of this world. I'm bringing in some big time trades. So quick transition. So we got our team together. Again, I'd like to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video. A few years ago, I created my own sports blog, and the way I created that was through Squarespace. And with zero website building experience, you can go into Squarespace and create the perfect site for your liking. Whether it be to sell something, to write, to show off your pictures, the options are endless. One of my favorite features is that you need no plugins. They have the best practices for SEO. I mean, they've been publishing websites for over a decade. And as mentioned earlier, it is an all-in-one stop to purchase your domains too. You do not need an outside source. You find the site name you want and you can purchase it right there with Squarespace. So head over to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch your site, go to squarespace.com/KLT4Q for 10% off your purchase. All right, so our team is put together here. Y'all saw me drafted. Now, the thing that scares me the most is that our guard position only has Tim Frazier and Raul Neto. Not only are they just a 72, but they're both only 6'1". And then the shooting guard position, we have a 6'3" Malik Monk and a 6'6" Mayu Iona. Let me pronounce this man's name right. I don't want to be disrespecting him. Miyeoni, according to this little hoop mixtape I just watched of him. Player of the year in the Ivy League. Like, the guy was hooping. Miyeoni. I'm going to forget it. Anyway, but the small forward position, we got so many young players. Kevin Knox, Troy Brown, Jerome Robinson. I'm going to have a lot of fun trading y'all. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to have a lot of fun trading y'all three dudes. Then the power forward position, we need a backup for Pascal Siakam because I don't trust any of these two guys. They both can shoot, though, which is cool. And then the center position, I like our centers. I think Brook Lopez is going to start for us, and then Nance Kanter off the bench is cool. We don't need a star center because Brook Lopez plays great defense, and he shoots a three. The rebounding could be a lot better. Actually, a D-, Brook? Yeah, he's just not a rebounder. But you want to know a crazy thing? Once upon a time, he was a pretty decent rebounder. 8.8 rebounds per game is pretty good. And then now he's starting and he got 4 rebounds a game, 5 rebounds a game. Then you had this season. What the heck were you doing this season? He was around the rim here. This is before he was shooting threes. How are you only getting 3 rebounds a game? I digress. So we're going to make some trades here. Let me see what our trade value is on these younger guys. So Kevin Knox, 3.5 star value. Malik Monk, 3-star value. Troy Brown Jr., 2.5 star value. Oh, this is about to be a lot of fun. Jerome Robinson, 2-star value. All right, so how do we want to do this? Do we want to take a look at a team that is... I'm not trading for Kemba. I need guards. Trae Young. They're rebuilding, which means that they'll probably want some draft picks. So Trae Young is a guy we could look at. Obviously, we're in a world that is not realistic if I'm thinking about trading for Trae Young. In a real world, they're De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is our guy, right? Okay, let's see what best fits this team. Honestly, we could probably... I'm going to try to do Trae Young. Because the thing with Trae Young is that he will never be a good defender, right? But he got Kawhi Leonard on his team. He got Brook Lopez, Pascal Siakam. Those are all above average defenders, and include one of the best defenders in the world. So, you get what I'm saying here? I don't have to worry about Trae Young's defense because he's playing alongside these great players. Now, they see him as a valuable asset, which makes so much sense because Trae Young is a hooper. I'll also give y'all Jerome Robinson. Deal. That's simple, man. That's simple. So now Trae Young is on this Cavs team rocking the number 17, which is a nasty number to rock, but it is what it is. Now I think I want a shooting guard that can defend, though. Keep it a buck, I do want a shooting guard that can defend. That's just kind of the way things work, but like a two-way guy. So luckily for us, we don't have a lot of money on the books because a lot of our guys were super young. So if we go Malik Monk, Troy Brown Jr. in the first-round pick, we may be able to get a good shooting guard. I mean, I like this trade a bunch. Marcus Smart. Talk about defense. We're going to be one of the best defending teams in the league because Marcus Smart got that A+ perimeter defense. I haven't even taken a look at a lot of players' badges this year. Gold clamps, gold defensive leader, gold interceptor. We're going to be one of the best defensive teams in the league. We're also bringing Tristan Thompson, who I'm about to flip immediately because we don't need a third center in our rotation. So let's flip Tristan Thompson for some backups. We need a backup point guard, backup shooting guard, small forward. We need to back up everything. So let's just put Tristan Thompson out there and accept the best offer available. He's making $18.5 million. Not something I really want on my books right now. George Hill is a good backup. Otto Porter would be a great backup. I don't know if I want to give up a first-round pick at this point, though. Iggy's like the ultimate backup, especially when we get to the playoffs. So I don't know what Iggy can do in the playoffs. So trade number 3 is one we got to look at. Anything else here? Marcus Morris. I don't want to give up an extra first-round pick. Evan Fournier wouldn't be terrible, right? Evan Fournier wouldn't be terrible. Gold catch and shoot. He'll play well off our bench. Evan Fournier is a guy we need to take a look at. So trade number 10. So straight up for Evan Fournier is a deal. Now he'll come off our bench. He'll be basically our 6th man at this point. Yeah, he'll be our 7th man because we still have an Enes Kanter. So backup point guard is next on the agenda. Free agency. I can't pick up Derek Collison. The man is retired from the NBA completely. I can't pick up Jeremy Lin because he's playing overseas. Sean Livingston is still out there in real life, but I think he was considering retiring. I don't really need him on my team, so we'll try to trade for a guy. Is there another man on this roster that we don't really need? Everybody else seems like they have a role. Like, we get down here, like, what team is going to want both of these small point guards? And they're going to give me a good point guard in return. I don't think there's many teams out there would do that. So we don't get a point guard here, but with our first-round pick and our second-round pick, we get a backup small forward and a backup power forward. Bogdanovich just had a great game in the FIBA World Cup, which was pretty dope, and he's a good NBA player too. And then we also have Nemanja Bjelica, who can shoot that pill. Our bench is going to have shooters, man. Our bench will definitely have shooters, and I like that. So right now we have Trae Young, Marcus Smart, Kawhi, Pascal. Then, again, I want Brook Lopez starting and getting majority of those center minutes. Then off the bench, we have Enes Kanter. We have a bench of all foreign NBA players overseas. Bjelica is from Serbia, France, and then Kentucky, but I think technically he's from Turkey, right? I think Enes Kanter is Turkish, but he went to college here. We still need a point guard. So as I continue to look, there doesn't seem like there's a point guard out there that we're going to get, so we're going to have to rely heavily on Trae Young, and Marcus Smart technically can be a backup point guard too. So they're going to take turns at that playmaking position. Perimeter centric or 7 seconds or less are the ones that fit our team the most. And I think I'm going to do perimeter centric. So let's find a coach that fits perimeter centric. Sorry. First coach, he ain't even coached a single game in the NBA and I fired him. I'm sorry. But even these coaches don't really fit too well. Space and pace. How did that look on us? Space and pace. Oh, we need a coach. Yikes. We can go balanced then. We'll go balanced and leave it at that. Balance definitely works too. They keep trying to start Enes Kanter. I'm going to keep telling them no, because Enes Kanter needs to come off our bench. All right, so y'all see our roster. I want to just toy around with the minutes a little bit. I want our top guys like Kawhi, Trae Young, and Pascal to get more minutes. We're going to run Kawhi as the 1, Trae Young at the 2, with Pascal Siakam in that 3 row as far as scoring goes. And now we're going to simulate and hopefully win a championship. All right, y'all, so we're making a trade. Marcus Smart ain't been good. 35% from the field. It's kind of bad. No, that's not kind of bad. That's pretty bad. So we're going to trade him for Buddy Hield, who's shooting 47% from the field and 46% from 3. Now, Buddy Hield, of course, is not the defensive player that Marcus Smart is. Actually, it seems like he's a little bit below average. But I think we can afford to leave that spot, and we actually get a backup point guard, something we've been searching for. Right now, I think we're 16-9 or something like that. So we weren't necessarily killing things, and hopefully this trade can help us. Hopefully. Because, I mean, if it doesn't, then this might be a hell of a season. End of the season, here we come. We end up winning 65 games. So that trade did definitely help us a bunch. None of our guys win any awards. We had a better record than the Lakers, which is promising. Will we get any Kawhi Leonard? There it is. All NBA second team for our boy, the Claw. He ended up averaging about 24 points per game, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 50, 40, 90, not technically, but if we round up for our boy Kawhi, basically he was in a 50, 40, 90 club, which happens a bunch in 2K, which needs to be fixed. I think it's only 8 players in the history that have ever done this. I know Steve Nash did it like 5 times, but like 8 different players have done this. It happened too often in 2K though. And I think it's probably going to be it for our team. Kawhi Leonard, first team on defense, obviously. And after that, no. All right, so we ended up as a 1 seed. The Charlotte Hornets made the playoffs. Oh, trust me, we got to take a look at that. We got to take a look at that. The Charlotte Hornets made the playoffs. I was just telling y'all earlier in the video, but they win 41 games. They picked up Nico, which won't happen in real life, and he averaged 17 for them. So that was a fake pickup, but everything else, Cedi Osman, fake pickup. They ended up in the playoffs. Now, how ironic would it be if early in this video I was talking about, you know, all the jokes I had for them, and then they beat me in the first round? How ironic would that be? How satisfied would y'all Hornets fans be if that happened? I'm going to tell you it's not going to happen, but it could have made for a funny end to this video. But y'all getting swept. Yep. Second round, we're going to go either KD. Yeah, it is KD. I was going to say KD or Vucevic, but it's going to be Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Not disrespect to Kyrie Irving here. They win game 1. We win game 2. Yep. They gave us a little scare by winning game 1. Oh. Okay, we get to the finals, the conference finals, to go against the Bulls. All right, the Bulls, did they do anything? Ersan Ilyasova. Cal Korver's now on the squad. But other than that, this is the same Bulls team we know and love. Well, I know and love. Maybe y'all don't love them. They beat the Bucks, and then they beat the Celtics. So they beat some heavy hitters. All of that just to get swept, huh? Yep. As we get to the finals, go against the Rockets. The Rockets take out the Lakers for us, which is... No, the Trailblazers took out the Lakers for us. Sorry. And then the Trailblazers got swept. Finals against the Raptors, or the Rockets, I'm sorry. They take a lead. We got to make some changes already. I'm not letting this get out of hand like some of the other videos I've done. No, no, no. And, of course, I want Brook Lopez getting a lot of those minutes, even though Enes Kanter is on fire. And Brook is not. He's still shooting 40% from 3 in the playoffs. I'm going to still start Brook. I want Kawhi to really be in there. Ain't no load management. Ain't no quad injury. Trae Young averaged 21 in the regular season. He's averaging 21 in the playoffs. I forgot to show that. So let's get to simcasting because I cannot afford to go down 3-1 to a team of this caliber. So let's come out. Let's win convincingly. Take that moment. Oh, we're down. Yeah. Got it. Okay. We get about 46 points in the third quarter. All right. Down 3-1. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Win this game. Win this game. And we do. Okay. Is it James Harden giving us work? Oh, I hit play. I did not want to hit play. I want to look at the box score. So James Harden, 33 points there. Russell Westbrook and it's literally both of them. James Harden, 44 in that one game. Oh my God, we cannot allow him to do that again. Come on, stay alive right here, team. We lost. We're down by 20. I can't believe it. We're down by 20. Oh my God, we lost. We lost. James Harden just tore us up. He just tore us up. Now, the lucky thing for me is that all the trades that I made, I got in players that are, have multiple years left on their deal, right? Oh, maybe not. Wait. Maybe not. Do I have to re-sign all these players? Oh, this is about to be tough. I thought this was going to be a one-year rebuilding challenge. Obviously not, because the Rockets just destroyed us. Let's see. We have to re-sign Trae Young. We have to re-sign Buddy Hield, Evan Fournier, Bogdanovich. Oh my God. I was not thinking about the future. The entire team needs to be re-signed. Honestly, it was because I was pretty convinced that we were going to end up winning that year. So that was the reason why I went all in. I literally went all in and we did not win. But we can pretty much bring everybody back. Bogdanovich only has that one offer, and that's for us. Buddy Hield's got some offers that we're going to have to try to match. Same thing with Siakam. I do want to keep Bogdanovich. As a restricted free agent, I think I'll be able to, but I got to match these two. I cannot let these two walk. They're too valuable to my team right now. So we may make trades. Actually, we probably will make trades. We won't bring in the same team because that team wasn't good enough. And if we go against the Rockets again, I would not want to lose again. So we brought back our guys. Perfect. We won't bring back Enes Kanter, which is kind of sucks because I did like Enes Kanter on our team. But it is what it is. We got to find another backup center. All right, player progression. Here we come. And we do not have Bogdanovich anymore. Okay, 2K. Okay, 2K. I see how we gonna do things. Got it. I got it. I gave him his restricted offer. Usually 2K will pop up and say, hey, you got to match this. They didn't give me that option this time. So we do not have Bogdanovich anymore. Well, that's pretty sad because I was gonna trade him. That's what he's gonna be. He was just gonna be trade bait. I'm sorry, but he was just gonna be trade bait to get somebody better. We don't have that no more. So I don't know what the trade bait's gonna be. All right, it's time to make a trade for Bradley Beal. He's on the last year of his deal, so we're going all in. I'm going to basically try to just give them Buddy Hield. They're making very similar money. Buddy Hield, obviously, I'm saying Bradley Beal is a better player here. I'll give you a pick. They don't even have a counter offer. Okay, I'll give you one pick, and I'll also give you Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Oh, my God, they wanted Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Okay, so that brings Bradley Beal to the team. So we're looking at Trae Young, Bradley Beal, Kawhi, Pascal, then Brook Lopez. Now, Brook Lopez overall is kind of dropping every single year. So if we can somehow, I got to find another team that's selling, but it also has a good center. So we're going to trade Evan Fournier, first round pick, and CJ Miles for Bojan Bogdanovic. Yeah, Bogdanovic is coming to the team. So that helps our depth a little bit. He can play backup small forward and some backup power forward. Again, we got another rotation where a bunch of foreign players. I dig that. We need shooting guard or point guard because Jerrion Grant is not going to do that for us. But now that we have Bogdanovic, we don't really need Bjelica because Bogdanovic can play backup power forward too. So if we go Bjelica and this first round pick that we just got, can we get a point guard, shooting guard combo type player to just come off our bench and just facilitate, score? Austin Rivers could be a guy. He's 6'4". So trade number 8 is something we should look at. Joe Harris. I think we're going to go Austin Rivers here. I think it's the one that makes the most sense because he can play both positions. So Austin Rivers is the trade. Deal. All right, so Austin Rivers is coming off our bench too. And I think that's it. We're going to make it a... Wait, we're going to keep it an 8-man rotation? Yeah, we're going to keep it an 8-man rotation. We're going to sim, and hopefully this is the year. Trae Young is better. Pascal is better. Now we got Kawhi and Bradley Beal. We should not lose to anybody. All right, so we're ended up with 60 wins, which I think is less than last year. But we're a more complete team now. Giannis won MVP. Kawhi Leonard, defense player of the year, he averaged 26, and we won 60 games. Trae Young, most improved. Trae Young put up 28 and 7 a night. How did we not win MVP? Oh, Giannis averaged 31 and 14 and 6. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, got it. Makes sense. I'm not even gonna complain. Trae Young, third team All-NBA, and I did see Kawhi's first team All-NBA. So this could be our year. We got 2 players averaging over 25 points a game, which is crazy in itself. What did Bradley Beal average? 22. So we have 3 players averaging 20 plus, and the rest 10. Pascal Siakam averaging 10 is pretty bad. But it doesn't seem like he took many shots because he still shot 55%. Regardless, we're going into the playoffs. Let me shorten this rotation so we can just take care of teams, man. Just take care of everybody. No stops, as we are the 2 seed this year. Oh, Philly is a team I got to look out for, apparently. So Detroit should not cause us any problems. 3-0 and a sweep. All right, Milwaukee, MVP Giannis. Let's see how we do against them. All the higher seeds advance on both sides of the bracket, which is, oh, we're down 2-0. Oh my God, we got to make some changes. We have to make sure that Giannis is on. We have to make sure that Kawhi is always on Giannis. That's what we got to do. We got to do it that way. And we got to simcast this, man. We're down 0-2. If we lose this game, it's the GG's, man. Okay, we're up by a bunch. That's a big blowout. Okay, perfect. Did we stop Giannis? I don't know. Let's take a look at the box score here to see if we actually stopped Giannis. No, we probably didn't stop him, but did we slow him down? Yeah, 18 points. That's really slowing him down. Okay, do the same thing, team. Come on, Kawhi. I'm going to need that defense. You were down 0-2 to him before, and you won that series. Don't forget. And this is not looking good. Okay. All right, boys. I don't know what it is about NBA 2K20, but I cannot win championships this year. Oh, my God. We're a better team than them. We are a better team than them. Fight. There it is. God. All right. That's a win. 2 more of these. Just 2 more games like that. Do not let me down here. Do not let me down here. All right. I like what we got going on. Oh, it's a close one. We're going to lose. We're going to lose. What am I doing wrong? Is 2K20 the year where I stop being good at rebuilds? Look at our squad. Look at our squad. Kawhi Leonard, right? Trae Young. Oh my God, man. Is this the year where I stop being good at rebuilds? I can't stop the video. I'm trying to prove to myself that I'm not trash. I got to keep it going. And I went all in again. I learned my lesson. Next time you see me do a rebuilding video, I will not be going all in on one single season. Because now Bradley Beal is a free agent, and I don't even know if he'll resign. I don't even know if he'll resign. So, and Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, just please come back. Just please come back, dog. You can get whatever. You can get the max, super max. We need you here. He's a 99 overall now, y'all. We're giving Kawhi the super max, player option, no trade clause. Okay. Cool. We do have Bradley Beal's trade rights, or bird rights. He has 0 offers too. Kawhi and Bradley Beal are coming back. My heart feels good. I'm trading Bradley Beal though. He had a good season. Do not get me wrong. Actually, he had a way better than good season. He had a great season. But once he comes back, once it's officially done, which it is now, I'm trading him. Maybe we're losing because of our lack of center. So I'm trading Bradley Beal for Drummond. Is that a bad trade? Probably. But I'm here to test things out. We have 0 centers right now, but we do have Bogdanovich here who I can trade, or I can just flip Sekou again. But we needed to have some changes here, and that was the first thing I could think of. So we'll do Sekou and Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez did not have a very good season last year, and he's 33, which means he'll probably get worse. So can we bring in a better shooting guard? Yeah, looks like we can, and we will. Oh my God. So we're just going to move D'Angelo Russell over to shooting guard. Obviously, his overall does go up by a bunch. So he is now our starting shooting guard. I like our squad, but I like their squad all years. So me liking my squad don't mean nothing. It's got to produce results. So we got to fill out the roster with just a bunch of cheap players because we ain't got much. I'm trading Spicy P, y'all. I let you down, man. I let you down. I'm sending you to Sacramento so we can get some depth. We bring in Spencer Dinwiddie to be our backup point guard. Now we have Marvin Bagley. I brought in Greg Monroe, Mike Scott. Basically, I brought in the cheapest version of everybody that I can. And that hurts. Do I have to? I got to change my shirts. He's no longer on our team. I can't root for him if he's on the other side of the country and we potentially can match up against him in the playoffs. I can't be rocking a shirt, so I'll be back. All right, so we're looking at Trae Young, D'Angelo Russell, Kawhi Leonard, Marvin Bagley, and Andre Drummond, Spencer Dinwiddie, Bogdanovich, Frank Mason. I'm going to trade right now. I brought him in because I wanted him to be a backup point guard, but that was before, of course, we did the Spencer Dinwiddie trade. So we don't need him anymore. Hopefully we can get a backup. Anything else. And I guess it's going to be John Henson. Or should it be Bismack Biyombo? I'll go John Henson. And he'll be our backup center. And that's it. Going into this year. Oh, let's hope this is the year, y'all. Let's pray that this is the year, because if it's not, I'm going to be done. I can't go more than 3 years. If I go more than 3 years, it's a GG. All right, y'all. Last try here. Ending the season with the most wins we've had. Granted, we did lose a bunch of games this month. We're going to look past that because now we winning a bunch of games. Good times, baby. We blowing teams out too. Let's take that into the playoffs. Chris Paul, 6th man of the year. Honestly, whoa. Oh, that says Justin Harris. I thought it said Joe Harris. Regardless, I don't care about anything. I don't care about who made the All-NBA teams. I just want to win my championship. Is that too much to ask, 2K? Bagley played well. D'Angelo Russell played well. Drummond got his 13 and 15. We're ready, man. Orlando, please don't give us some problems. Just lay over. Just let us win this, because all of my self-value is in these rebuilding videos. And if I don't rebuild successfully, I'm joking. I'm joking, by the way. But all right, we get out of the first round. Then we're going to see Boston Celtics. All right, this Boston Celtics are a team that are pretty good. So hopefully we can get past them. 2-0. Okay. All right. We're almost there. Brooklyn. Let's see what they got. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. They take a game. We're in the finals. Oh, my God. Against the Suns. Hold on, y'all. The Suns? Bo. Video number 6 of Bo being amazing. Now, somebody hit me up on Twitter. And he said the reason that Bo is so good every year is this. His shot tendency is 99. What are you thinking, 2K? To have a rookie come into the league with a 99 shot tendency. I don't understand it. I don't understand 2K's try. They're thinking sometimes. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, my God, we did it. I've never been more relieved to rebuild a team. I do rebuilds. I've been doing rebuilds every day for like 4 years. But this is the one that made me feel the best. I got a lot of more rebuilding videos that like are super original coming later this week, which I'm super excited for. So be sure to subscribe if you're new. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. It's one of our longer wheel rebuilding challenges, but it is what it is, baby. We got to keep going until we win it all, and we just win it all. And year number 3. This has been Kenny. I'll be back. Peace.